I did it. Yeah.
What happened? I have not
Somebody
seen it.
clipped it, I think.
Okay.
It blew up. It was a little bit underwhelming, Dan. I won't lie to you.
Oh.
It didn't completely destroy. I had to do some of it manually, but
So, Sips, I just gotta warn you.
yeah.
You're calling into question Dan's pageantry, and that's flying a little close to the sun.
No, I mean, you know what, Mouth? Just that's fine. You know, it's not enough. He's like, hey, move your crappy garden, and then give him some content parentheses, and then he
Okay,
complains. That's
okay.
okay. You know. Hey,
I'm not
I'll
complaining.
see you guys later.
I wasn't complaining about it. I was just saying, could have been a little bit better. I just wanted full transparency. I feel like, we're dads, or at least we exude some dad energy. We got to be honest with each other.
Okay,
right?
well let's make it honest. Let's make it honest, Dadcraft. I'd like to know who turned Town Hall into a shrine to the Miami Dolphins.
It was me. I love Dan Marino. Like I grew up loving his style as quarterback. He did all of the long bombs and the Hail Marys that I enjoyed a great amount. I used to take my shirt off and paint paint Dan Marino's name on my chest and stuff.
You know what? I would never question how big of a Dan Marino fan you are, but I will say this: if you can name one other Miami Dolphin at any point in time in the history of life, then I will not be mad about the Dolphin Dome.
Hang on a second. Oh, my Miami Dolphins, Dan Marino, and who else was a famous Miami Dolphin? Ray Finkel, Lois Einhorn.
I'll take it. I'll take it, man.
Okay, great, thanks. What about I don't have a lot of knowledge of the Miami Dolphins, but I used to watch a little bit of football when I was younger, and I was a big fan of Tecmo Bowl on the Nintendo, Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super Nintendo, and Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, baby. San Francisco 49ers. I love that.
You know what? Color me impressed. What about you, Malf? Are you impressed with Sips' American football knowledge?
Well, I can't verify because I myself don't know much about football other than to say I think Bobby Boucher might be the best, but
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah. You know Bobby Boucher, right, Dan?
It's also known as Saddam Andler.
Saddam Andler, yeah.
Oh, is that Saddam Andler? Is that one of Saddam Andler's?
Yeah, the Water Boy.
Oh, is that Waterboy? I remember seeing that, but I don't remember anything about it.
Really? You don't remember when Bobby Boucher returned at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
No, I don't remember that. Having said that, though, it does sound very Adam Sandler-esque, right? Like with the voice and everything.
It's like considered by some people are Sandler fans and some aren't, but in terms of like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison are up there. Waterboy is on the good side of Sandler for sure.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt the Sandler talk, but real quick, Sips, I'm about to die here. Can you come up the stairs and help me? Sorry, Muff. Go ahead.
No. I actually have.
I love this. I love that. Okay, here I got it. Don't worry.
Sorry, thanks.
I also will need some help. I found a cat.
Oh, nice. Oh, if you can get a leash and bring him back.
Well,
he scares away creepers.
Yeah, that's what chat is telling me, and they said get raw fish, but I don't.
Oh yeah, you have to get raw fish to make him love you.
We got some raw fish in the koi pond in here.
You give him enough raw fish, and he will develop love hearts for you, and that means that he will follow you around into the mouth of hell. Even he might even come to the Nether with you.
So, and I also found a village. No big deal.
Oh, nice. Whereabouts?
Well, where the cat is. It's actually really close to base. I wrote the coordinates down.
Great. We should really make maps for everybody so that the big map that Dan made updates. Oh, by the way, Dan, go upstairs and look at the map.
Okay.
I updated it after I completed sort of like the outside construction of our. Kind of looks a bit like a mosque, I want to say, but maybe not. But it looks like a citadel from World of Warcraft. How about we settle on that?
I will say, outside of the colors, man, the architecture is literally maybe the most impressive thing I've ever seen in the world.
Yeah, do you like how it's like perfectly dome shaped? Look at it. Like, look how it's represented on the map now.
Let's take a look. Yo, what the heck?
Do you like that or what?
Yeah.
It's nice, eh?
I not to say like I think it's impressive, but it's also how quickly you did it.
Yeah, I surprised even
Look
myself.
at Curry, man. So inspirational.
You're talking to a Minecraft veteran here who has built a massive glass dome. The glass dome I built in my hardcore playthrough was about 10 times the size of this, and it took me like a solid week and my whole stream for a solid week was me going, okay, and then it needs 10, and then 5, 1, 1,
Wait,
5, 1.
So you're saying Dadcraft is not worthy of a glass dome?
That's what I was saying. Like, can we get some light up there or something?
We are. I'm gonna put a chandelier up there, Dan. A massive chandelier. I've got ideas.
Okay.
It just takes a little while for some of these things to be completed. You know, like I'm working on a priority system. I'm trying to find a mob spawner so that we have an XP farm, because we're getting to the point now where we need one. And Malf has just found a village, which is great, which means we can start ferrying visitors back here. Villagers, and then we can train them to give us the good stuff.
So because I don't know.
Chad, I'm downloading
much, like,
Hitman right now. That's why
spider spawner, is that a not like a good one?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's good, like, just for, you know, fighting spiders and stuff, but it's not as good for an XP farm because they spawn slower. So we're looking for like a skeleton or like a zombie spawner. Those just pump out bad guys like there's no tomorrow, especially if you put them in a dark room.
How do you capture one of those without crushing it?
You can't break it, so it has to stay where it is. So it would just mean that we'd have to build around it, sort of thing, right? So the idea is, when you find one, you put torches all over it so that it stops spawning, because it can't spawn monsters into light. And that's why we put torches, like, you know, all over the place up here as well, so that stuff doesn't spawn in. And then what you do is you build like a room around it, but you build it in such a way where you can have water in the corners of the room that sort of will funnel the bad guys like into like one area. So each corner of the room has some water, and the water trickles down, and so when they spawn, they get caught up in the current of the water. You trickle them into like a small room where they then step into, you know, like the elevator that we have for the mine shaft, the bubble thing.
Yeah.
They step into that, and it sends them up, like over a bend. Kind of looks like a sink tap or something like that, which is at a certain height, so that when they fall down the other side, they take enough damage for them to be on like sort of half a heart, if you like. And then what you do is you just sit there, wait for them to come down, and swing at them with your sword to get that last hit. And then they drop items and they drop XP, and they just keep spawning and spawning and spawning and spawning. And then that water keeps funneling them, and then you just sit there, and it's just XP for days.
You know what I've noticed about you, Sips, and it just hit me when you're going on that, you know, that DAE rant. You are maybe the most hardest core Minecraft person I've ever talked to, directly.
Well, did you ever think that you would meet somebody as hardcore as me at this game?
You're very hard. Like, everything you're talking about is like, we're talking thousands of hours of experience.
It's not even though. It's
like 10,000.
No. It's like I think stream time of this game over the past like 9 years, I've got like 500 hours or so.
Okay, and then what's the real number?
Well, I've never really played this game other than creating YouTube content and streaming it. So I'd say overall I'm still at less than 1,000 hours total time played of Minecraft.
I wish I had your chat open right now. Am I getting Keck W's to that response, or what is chat endorsing
just straight
that?
Up, people are just screaming lies and that I'm lying. No,
chat doesn't lie.
I'm being honest here, though, chat. I probably don't actually have as much time as you think in Minecraft.
Well, you know what? Your experience and your execution shows otherwise, and I would take it as a compliment.
Oh, thank you very much. But you know, it's not something to be proud of. I mean,
why
this
not?
is a game that children play. So, and I'm 40. So,
are you 40?
Yeah, I am.
When did you turn 40?
I turned 40 in June. My birthday's in June.
Did you
So I'm
have
gonna be 41 this June. I'm 40 and a half already.
Now, if you know what that means.
Spanks, lots of spanks.
I'm no
40
longer
spanks.
the oldest guy in the crew.
Oh.
Yeah, how old are you, Dan? You were like, what, 37?
No, I'm 30.
37?
I just turned 30 last week.
You
No.
wow. Holy crap.
Dan's like the same age as my middle brother, I think, right? You're 37?
I'm your little
Or you're
older brother.
30
37.
37 or 36?
37.
37, yeah.
But I don't
We're the
honestly
same
like
age.
I don't know how you guys feel, but like I feel like I did when I was a kid.
Ooh.
Like I think the same way too, but you know.
Yeah, in my mind, yeah, but my body, definitely not. Like, my mind is writing checks that my body can't cash at this point. You know, like I get these ideas, like you, for example, going on your treadmill. In my mind, I'm like, I could go on a treadmill for like an hour. Realistically, after 2 minutes, I'm dead. You know?
Oh,
like,
you could do it. I believe you.
no, I cannot do it. I don't mind admitting it either. I just cannot do it.
You couldn't
my body
walk on a
does not-
treadmill for an hour?
Oh, you were just walking on it?
No, I was running, but first you gotta crawl before you walk.
Right. But I'm 40 though. Like
I
I've
like that
already
image
learned
of-
how to crawl and walk. Like, you know what I mean?
You could light jog for an hour after you walk for about a week.
Oh my God. Light jog.
Yeah.
What do you do? So you just watched anime while you did your treadmill?
Yeah. It's not. You're not even working out. You're just watching TV.
Just watching anime. I used to watch this show. Have you guys ever seen the show called The 100? It's like on Sci-Fi, I think, or
So like
something.
a trivia show.
No.
Oh.
It's a sci-fi show about the world is the world is just like dead, and the last remaining people from Earth live in a big space station.
Ooh, that
orbiting
sounds
Earth.
cool.
It sounds cool, and that's why I started watching it. And so basically, the space station is now dying as well, and they're running out of oxygen, food, the means to like recreate food and stuff like that. So they decide that they're gonna send. They decide that the Earth is now habitable once again, and they're gonna send 100 people down to Earth to basically recolonize it because they think everything down there is dead or whatever. And then they get down there and there's like people still living down there, but it's like they're very tribal, like kind of, you know, they haven't like advanced technologically and stuff like that. But and then there's a whole bunch of like teen drama like thrown into it, like, you know, like love relationships and stuff. I'd say it's bad, but I couldn't stop watching it either. Because it was one of those shows that you just hope will get better because the premise is great,
Yeah, it sounds really cool.
but it just doesn't. But anyway, at one point I was watching that while going like on a cross trainer. This is like a couple of years ago.
What's a cross
So
trainer?
it's like one of those ones. It's like a treadmill, but it's got like those
Banana
the
legs?
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Okay.
things. Yeah, and so I used one of those for a bit because I was like really out of shape, and I was watching that show at the same time, and
So you can do
that's
it.
the whole story.
So
Sorry
you can
about
do
that.
it.
That's it. Nothing interesting happened except for that. That's it.
Well, I heard, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I saw a tweet this morning from this Call of Duty player that I follow. He said The Expanse is the best sci-fi show on the market right now. I haven't seen an episode.
It's really good. I'm like almost done season 2 and I've really enjoyed it.
How would you describe it without spoiling anything?
It's not like nerdy like Star Trek. It's kind of like
What if me and
it
Mouth
reminds
like
me
Star
of
Trek?
kind of like Rogue One, you know? Like
Okay.
it's a bit sort of gritty and more, I don't know. It doesn't feel super far-fetched, you know what I mean? It's like not in the distant future. It's kind of like you know, they invented a drive that can get them around space quickly. And then, you know, there's a couple of things like off the back of that like technologically that they have. But
light speed.
Yeah, I guess so. But they don't like. There's no emphasis on that at all. Like in the show, you know, like.
Is it like Lost in Space? Like Lost, like John
really,
Locke?
No, it's kind of like I don't really know how to explain it. It's like, it's just really good. It's really worth watching. If you like sci-fi a bit, even I'd say it's worth watching.
Okay.
Hard sci-fi, as somebody in chat is saying. I don't know what that means.
Mel, if you got anything in the hopper right now you're watching, or are you not a big TV guy?
No, I mean, I traditionally watch a lot of movies and shows and stuff like that, but you know, Dadcraft is taking over my life, and then there's hockey. Hockey's like the only thing I'm watching now since it's back. So, that's pretty much.
Who's your team, Malf? Who do you support?
Winnipeg Jets.
Oh yeah, you told me the other day. Winnipeg Jets.
Which, you know, I know I live in Toronto, so some people are like, well, you should be a Leafs fan, but then other people be like, well, screw the Leafs.
Oh, do you actually live in Toronto?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh nice, okay.
But I mean, like, I grew up obviously like in between Toronto and Ottawa, so that's kind of where the Jets kind of came in. It gave me the ability to pick.
Have you ever been to Winnipeg before?
No, actually. I lived and worked in Saskatchewan for a year and a half.
Right.
But no.
Did you live in Regina?
Or no.
Moose Jaw?
Daniel. I didn't. I lived about. It was a place called North Battleford, about an hour-ish from Saskatoon.
What's so funny, Dan? You never heard of
Dan
Regina?
doesn't like how Canadians name stuff.
No, it's I mean, there's a lot of different ways to pronunciate that, but you know, you went that way. I guess that's how they do it.
Why? What? How would you? What would you say? Regina.
Yeah, Regina.
Regina.
Yeah.
Regina. That's very German of you, Dan.
Well,
That's
what
like
you're
a
saying is
German.
very you know, there's something else that sounds like.
What, like a lady's vagine? Is that what you mean? A lady's hoochie coochie. what a term, man. Hoochie coochie. Do Americans actually use that term, Dan? Like, is that? Do you commonly hear that?
You are the first person I've ever heard call it that.
Right.
Maybe in the 50s they called it
Is
that?
it Alan Jackson, I think, calls it that as well? Is it Alan Jackson?
Yeah, country singer?
Country singer, yeah. Pretty sure he mentions hoochie coochie in one of his songs as well. Which, what is it? The what is it? The Chattahoochee or something? It gets warmer than a hoochie coochie? That's what he says.
Well, I have no idea what Sips is saying, dude.
Is that song even radio safe? It cannot be.
Oh, the
Chattahoochee.
Is that the
No, it's way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets warmer than a
That's a river, man. That's got to be a river.
What, the Chattahoochee?
Yeah, it's with no context sounds like a river.
I think it is a river, yeah. But apparently this river gets so hot and warm. Like, that doesn't sound natural to me.
Sounds like a warm water spring geyser.
Yeah, I mean, come on though. Like, this guy probably lives in like
geyser.
You know, Wisconsin or something, or maybe. Wait, where is Alan Jackson from? Would you?
I would probably say not Wisconsin. I don't think countries, you know, I don't think country has a huge origin in Wisconsin. I know there's something that Melf likes in Wisconsin though.
The cheddar cheese.
Yeah, he's a big cheese guy.
Yeah.
Cheddar cheese curds. You get some. I mean, Malf, you probably, being in Ontario, born and raised Ontarian, and I guess Ryan as well. You had to have had St. Albert's cheese curds like quite a bit, right, growing up and stuff.
Where I grew up, we actually there's a little. I don't even want to call it a town, but there's a place called Wilton, and they had a cheese factory there. So that's where all the local cheese curds would come from. And I remember as a kid we'd even take trips out there. It was out of our way, but like on a weekend we'd go there and we'd get like a bunch of cheese and stuff like that, and then we'd buy several bags of the Wilton cheese curd, and just like we were just ripping them open on the drive home. And
oh my god, you didn't like feel at all sick like doing that? Like,
oh no, no.
I'm good for like maybe a handful of cheese curds and then I'm done. Like that's too much cheese.
It's literally cheese rubber. You know, it's rubber.
Yeah, it is. It makes that squeaky sound.
That's how you know it's fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
But we, I mean, it's like, like in the general store that I worked in high school, like, you know how some places
general store. Did you grow up in the Wild West? What the heck's
everybody says that, but it was literally like. I mean, that's what it was.
The general store.
Yeah.
Mr. Hooper. Was it
Pump
Mr.
gas,
Hooper's?
flip burgers. You could buy basic groceries. You buy your lotto tickets and everything else. And
hey, listen. Just before we go off topic too much here, Gadzooks, somebody in my chat, thank you by the way, Gadzooks, said he lives close to the Chattahoochee. He or she, I should say. And he or she can confirm that it does get hotter than a hoochie coochie down there. So there you go.
How can you confirm that whatever that individual's name is can compare the two?
Well, I don't have the data, but I feel like if you're from, or if you're from way down yonder near the Chattahoochee, or claim to be, then you got to know that it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie down there.
Yeah, but what if that's my question? What if that individual doesn't know the second part?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think we just have to assume that they know what they're talking about. Or maybe that's incorrect. I don't know.
Okay.
I want to believe them, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Melf, do you believe?
You seem like you're in denial here, Dan.
Well, I just think it's a river.
It is, but maybe there's got some properties that gets it hotter than a hoochie coochie at some points in the year.
You know, I'm the type of individual that conversation doesn't need to go in that direction. But you know,
right, okay.
I learned something about you every day. Yesterday it was raging. Not today. It's
Dan, I feel bad the other day about what people are claiming is me out-danning you when I asked you about Big Brother, but also about Catholicism. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I hope you didn't take offense.
You know, I've been on the spot. You know, more times than not, I can handle a little sipsism, right. And it's no hard feelings. You know.
Okay, good. You know, I didn't want.
If I really had a problem,
I didn't want to wake up in my Minecraft bed one day with like a horse's head at the end.
No, if I had a problem with it, you see that dome that you're building right now, it would be cease to exist.
Right.
You want another trick to get under his skin, Sips.
Yeah.
Don't give him the intel.
Whenever
I'm ready.
It's normal times, and if you're ever out and about with Dan, just. You see people like, you walk up to him and go, is that Big Brother season 10 winner Dan Giesling over there? And his face gets noticeably red.
Really?
Yes.
Are you ashamed of your time on Big Brother, Dan? Like, is this something you don't like to talk to you about?
No, it's just that like that's awkward, right? Like,
right?
Because it's just awkward. You know,
but what if you charge like $20 per autograph? Then it's profiticity.
Sips would be like, you know, we're out at somewhere, and I just start screaming, "Hey, this guy makes the best domes in Minecraft."
Well, yeah, I would be like, "That's right, ladies, form an orderly queue." Dome master here. I wouldn't find that awkward at all. I would be. You know,
I think maybe to give you some context, I think, you know, ironically enough, I'm a little shy / introverted, so I don't like that kind of sauce, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. No, I get it. Yeah. I mean, it's like some people are. Yeah, everybody's got their own thing, right? Like,
yours
I think mine is talking about a river that I've never been to and how warm or not it might be. No, I mean, there's other topics I like to explore as well.
Are you guys in bed right now?
Yeah, we were waiting for you.
Actually.
Yeah.
Is that like unspoken rule? When it's dark, you just hop in bed?
Yeah, well, for now, I think so. Yeah, okay. Until we get sort of, you know, more torches and lights set up around the place, then yeah. If we don't find a mob spawner, can we make it just like a spawning room, provided we have lights everywhere around us in a radius where nothing will spawn, and they'll just concentrate into that room?
Oh, that's smart.
Okay, we might just have to settle for that in the end.
How can you go on Big Brother and be shy and introverted?
High up as well. Okay.
Going to work. Going to work.
You'd have to light up all the caves and stuff as well. I know, that's the only thing. What's the radius on that again? Is it 25? It's not 25 squares, right? We'd have to get the thing open to see where the chunks are. 128 blocks all around. That's going to be a tough one.
All around me are 128 blocks. 128 blocks.
Sips, you pretty boy. Thank you, and well made point as well, Dan. Sips, you pretty boy. Another person from my chat has said, maybe instead of season 10 winner, we can refer to you as season 14 runner up instead. Maybe that's less awkward.
You know what the 3 most hated letters are in the English language alphabet?
Big Brother contestant?
I-A-N.
That's not true.
No, I'm just
That's not
sorry.
true. That's not true.
I-A-N. What does that mean?
I mean, spell it out.
Ian. You don't like Ian?
No. I would maybe say Jury, but also I didn't do a very good job of
jury. What happened? Did you wait? Have you been to court or something?
No, because the jury he was in season 14 as well.
I've never seen American Big Brother, so I don't know what the format. Like I know the Big Brother format, but we had like our own Big Brother over here, which was different. Like contestants weren't allowed to like plot and scheme against each other. They weren't allowed to sort of like game the game, if you know what I mean. Whereas I understand that the American Big Brother, that was allowed, right? They were allowed to like talk about who they were going to vote out and conspire against each other and stuff like that.
Do you know what?
Is that true?
Do you know what American Survivor is like?
I remember that being on when I used to live in Canada, but I never watched it. It was all the rage though. Like everybody watched it. I remember.
It's basically like you're trapped in a house. There's competitions, and then you vote people out. That's the first grade vernacular of it.
Right. So Big Brother is similar to that?
It's the same thing, except the twist. I mean, it's not really a twist, but at the end, everyone that you vote out then comes back and awards the winner. That makes sense. So they vote to win.
Right. I can't remember how the final works in the UK one. I seem to remember there being some sort of mechanic like that where people would come back, like at the end.
Yeah.
But I can't remember why they came back.
I'm pretty sure in the Big Brother UK, I don't know if it's like that anymore, but like when they would get out of the house, they were like bona fide celebrities in the early days, like big time.
Yeah. No, we had that here too.
But not in the US. It's not like that. It's like, hey.
Oh right, okay.
But in the UK, it's like, weren't they like mega stars when they came out?
I wouldn't say mega stars. No, there's a big tabloid press over here that was capable at the time of making sort of stars out of anyone, but they weren't really stars. It was mainly sort of like it was kind of like exploiting them, right? Like they were making fun of them.
Oh, you know,
celebrating them.
I can relate to that, especially this morning.
What do you think? What because of the anime or? Is it because of the anime? No.
Oh.
No, but I mean the tabloid press in this country, I don't know what I mean. I remember you had like the National Enquirer and stuff like that, right, in America?
Yeah, did you buy that at the grocery store? What do you call a grocery store in the UK?
A grocery store or supermarket.
Okay.
Supermarket is what British people would call it.
I saw a TikTok of this girl doing like 7 different UK accents. I almost sent it to you.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different regional accents here. Like there's like London has a very distinct accent. I'd say Manchester has a very distinct accent. Liverpool has a very distinct accent. Newcastle.
Can you give us that so we can learn? So Malcolm
I don't. I
can
can't do any of them. I can do one. I can do a London accent, very very poorly.
Okay, let's hear it.
And it's like borderline offensive how bad it is. So I don't. You know what, I do
let's
it all
give it
the
a
time.
shot. Just give it a shot.
No, you're putting me on the spot now. It's like being. It's like having dinner with your mom and your grandma, and your mom is like, "Hey, do that Bill Cosby impersonation that you're so good at," and you're just like, "Oh God, this is not."
Were you in that Among Us lobby when that happened? Were you there?
Yeah. That was during Twitch Rivals, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious, man. I was laughing so hard.
Oh.
Bill Cosby. You're not really allowed to talk about him anymore, I guess, because turns out he's just a total piece of shit.
Did you guys ever watch? I've never watched it, but I am oddly intrigued. Did you guys ever watch? It's called like Scared Stupid or something, where like they put kids in jail.
I've seen clips like on YouTube and stuff, but I've never watched a whole episode.
I feel like that's probably good TV.
They don't put them in jail. They
put kids in jail.
They like take them on a tour in a jail, and then they have certain inmates, and they tell the inmates to like freak them out. You know?
Oh yeah, I've seen stuff like that before. And they try their best to like be calm at first when they're like, you know, you don't want to come here. It's really bad. And then the kid's like, yeah, whatever, buddy. And then they just have to start yelling, right?
Oh yeah.
You do not want to come here. And like that's supposed to be more intimidating or whatever. But I guess it works because you often see them crying and stuff too, right? when the guy starts yelling at them. So I don't know. It's like those you ever seen those boot camp shows, like where they like problem kids get sent to like a summer boot camp or whatever to try to like iron them out or like, you know, straighten them out or whatever. They're like bad apples. They have to spend like a couple of weeks there. And it's kind of like a reality show. I don't think they get voted out or whatever, but like the camp counselors can like send them home and stuff, and then I think like a kid can win or whatever. But that's the whole show basically. It's just like grown-ups screaming in children's faces like drill sergeants, and that's it. That's like the entire show. It's crazy.
Someone in chat said one guy made a kid hold his inside out pocket. I had to read that 5 times to parse that.
That's like I know what that means.
What does it mean?
It means like you're their witch with the capital B.
Right.
What? Yeah.
So on that show, one of the prisoners made a kid their bitch?
It's like, have you ever seen the show? Yeah, Prison Break?
I haven't seen it, no. Is it good?
Teabag has like one of his like, his name's Teabag. Right. Theodore or something. I can't remember. But he was like the best part of that show. But yeah, he has this guy who's just like, I guess it means like he's going to protect him, but he's also like his little boy toy kind of thing or something.
Teabag, nice.
Theodore Bagwell. Yeah, Teabag. There you go.
Theodore Bagwell. What a name, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, chat.
You know, I wouldn't doing that to a kid.
What, teabagging a kid?
No, but the pocket thing.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Anyway, so about this dome, what's are you gonna put some glass on the top or what?
No, I'm gonna put a big chandelier in the middle though. Like, cause see how dark it is inside when you look up? It's not a problem. Nothing can spawn up there, but it just like, I think it'll look better with like a feature. I also want to make some waterfalls in here too.
Yes.
Do you like the sound of that?
Of course, dude. So that's a big design principle. People love the sound of moving water.
Yeah.
And the sight of it, it's very calming.
Yeah. I like that too. I really like that. Water, light. Lighting is so important, right? Like,
yep. It helps set the stage, the ambience or whatever, you know?
Yeah. But like, I don't know like how you guys are like fixed at home or whatever, but I have like not super bright lights in most of my rooms. But my wife doesn't like that. She likes really bright lights, but I like sort of
mellow.
No, I wouldn't say
yellow.
mood lights, but you know, like lamps. You know, like I don't need a whole room to be illuminated. A lamp is fine, you know?
No, I'm the same way. It was really awkward when like I was all about the LED bulbs when they first came out, but they were all pure white. Like I hate fluorescent lighting and all that.
Right.
So when you could get the LED bulbs, but they had like a warmth with them.
Oh
you know?
yeah, like a sort of almost like a golden.
Yeah,
sort of
so
glow
that's what I've got all over, and I
Ooh.
think it's good, right? You wanna.
Do you have those like smart lights that you can configure like with your phone or whatever?
I have a couple,
Okay.
and then I went to get more like specifically of the like the Philips Hue ones, and then you can like just use one app and you can set up a bunch of rooms and automate however you want. And then I went to like actually put them in, like I've got some ceiling lights and stuff. And then when I'm like going through, taking off the like the little glass piece that covers it, and like all the bulbs they're like the ones with the two kind of like fluorescent in that they've got the two little metal pins that you put in and you twist it. Yeah. So I got all these Philips bulbs I can't use.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you know.
Why don't you just smash them?
What are you gonna do with all those bulbs?
Well, I mean, I can like the fixtures and stuff are just like kind of poopy, crummy ones, anyways. So I can always swap them out for nicer ones. And
why don't you give them away to chat?
Yeah, maybe you can do like a you could do like a big bulb giveaway. You know?
Mm. Oh, there are adapters. I didn't think about that. I could just use an adapter. Or a big bulb giveaway.
How come you like shunned the bulb giveaway?
Because I wanted to use it. I want to use them. That's why I bought them.
You almost seemed offended by the
a little bit,
big
you know.
giveaway.
Instead of you guys trying to help me solve a problem, you're just like,
well, if you can't use them, I bet someone in chat would love to have them.
Not with that attitude. No.
Think of all those poor guys and gals at home in the dark. You know, their skin is gonna turn blue, like from just being in the dark and watching your stream in the dark all the time. You know,
that's how
they
the
need
blue man
bulbs.
group formed.
They need some bulbs. Christ, yeah, jeez, come on.
I'm coming back to spawn, by the way. Like, so I had a cat on a leash.
Oh, sorry, in the game, yeah.
Yeah, but then a creeper blew up, and I was really sad for a bit. So, but I mean, there's still a village. And there's a golem there.
Oh, an iron golem. Yeah, don't attack that, by the way.
No, it didn't look iron. It looked like kind of woody.
Oh, maybe there's new golems. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't attack it though. I knew not to attack it.
Poor cat. There's plenty of cats out there though. There's plenty more cats in the sea. Actually, there's none. But near villages, for sure, there's tons.
Okay, well, this is a small village and there was only one, so, you know.
Melv, can I ask you a Sips question real quick?
Oh, always.
Since he said there's a lot of cats in the sea. Are you dating anyone right now?
Oh, absolutely not.
Are you on any apps or anything?
No, they don't work. Especially now. Like, what are you going to do? Like, no.
Hey, Dan, the person that just joined Discord in general, is that your hard vouch?
Yeah, that's Jay. You'll like him. He's a good guy.
And, let's go.
And Jay is he's very like aesthetically oriented.
Nice.
So good. He's you'll like him. He's a nice guy. He's actually the first person I've ever met. Actually, the only person that's ever come to my house I've met from Twitch. So it's like hard vouch.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll like him.
And he streams as well.
Yeah, and he's from Jersey, but the other Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah, that's the only downside of him.
Does he have like the accent and stuff as well?
He says some. You'll catch him say some words. Like he says water, and he says Mario.
Water.
No, he says water.
What about gabagool? No. No.
No.
Just checking. I mean, you never know. Jeez. Maybe just like slip through the cracks or something. You know?
Yeah, you know, sometimes people sips through the. Not gonna finish that statement.
Gabagoo. I rewatched the Sopranos recently. Like I'd seen it before, but I rewatched it probably 15 years later. And it was like watching it for the first time. I'd forgotten so much about it. It's such a great show. I don't know if you guys agree, but
it's actually one of the very few shows I've never seen.
Oh, God,
really
now
good.
I've got to get on it.
No, I know it's perpetually on my like, all right, I gotta watch this list, and then something happens or I forget about it or another show comes out, whatever it may be. It's
how was your you watched it, Dan? Did your wife like that one, or was it too
No, she watched it like before we were married. But I know she did like it. Like that's, I think, because there's like a heavy like storyline that was good.
Yeah, there's a lot of like psychology and stuff in it too,
Yeah.
right? Which is kind of, it's not just violence for the sake of violence.
Yeah.
It's like telling a story and stuff.
But if you want I will say this, I was able to play I mean, this is gonna sound bizarre, okay, but just hear me out.
Right.
I got invited to go to Lance Bass's house to play a fake Big Brother game.
Right.
And when I was there, I actually met me and my wife and became friends with Meadow, aka Jamie, and her husband. So like
no way.
Yeah, so that was like probably one of like the coolest things I've been able to like do from Big Brother.
Yeah, right.
And they're just like super like nice people. And then like, you know,
so not like Meadow in the show.
Not at all. And I kind of had to like suppress.
I would
like
just say actually insufferable.
Yeah.
No, well that's good to know. That's good to know.
But
that's pretty cool. That's a cool story.
Yeah, I did like suppress like the fan, you know, because I was a really big fan of Sopranos. Like I watched it when it came out, but you kind of like it'd be like, you know, when you meet me in person, you gotta like downplay how much you like Big Brother, you know, tips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would as well. You know, I would. You know, like it'd be like one of those. It kind of like like if you're watching anime, you'll understand this. On the outside, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up, Dan? What's up?" But inside, I'd be like, like, you know, with like tears forming in my eyes and stuff like that. It would be like that. Just like I'm pretty sure most animes feature that situation.
For someone who's never watched anime, you certainly seem to know a lot about it. It's okay if you watch anime. You can watch whatever.
No, I really don't watch it though. This is the thing.
You watch
I feel
Blizzard
like I
anime?
should. No. Well, I mean, Blizzard cinematics, are they considered anime? I don't know. Would you guys think? No. World of Warcraft cinematic trailer anime? Yes or no?
I mean, that's where you're gonna aggro chat. Like it's animated.
Well, I
it's not
feel like the
anime.
fact that I don't watch anime already aggravates them, though. You know, because like
That's
sometimes they'll do like, you know, they'll use like some emotes or something, and I won't understand what they're talking about or what they're trying to convey to me, and then usually I just chalk that down to anime. You know. Because I don't understand anime either, so I figure that everything I don't understand in the world must stem from anime. You know what I mean?
But that's the only thing you don't know in this world.
Exactly. But I feel like if I watched some anime and knew a little bit about anime, I'd be able to relate with them a little bit better. You know what I mean?
But I think they're triggered because you watch anime and don't admit it. I think that's the triggering part.
Okay. Maybe that's the case as well. So over all these years, I've developed an elaborate network of lies around anime to save my street cred, I guess, or something. I mean, that's a lot of effort when I could just say, yeah, I watch anime, right?
You could, but you also don't you like triggering your chat? I thought that's one of your sipsisms.
I mean, I do, but I don't. It's unintentional most of the time.
If the glove fits, I'm just saying.
I'm Canadian. I have no street cred. How does that make you feel, Malf?
That Canadians don't have street cred?
Yeah, come on.
What are you talking about?
Losing. Yeah, what are you talking about?
We got street cred, right? Yeah.
I would like to think so. Yeah.
You have ice cred for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got, you know, per capita, great amount of like musicians and bands, comedians. We got
Jim
a lot
Carrey.
of funny people.
Sharon, Lois and Bran. Also, Mike Myers, Canadian.
Yep.
Chandler
Seth
from
Rogen.
Friends. Seth
John
Rogen.
Candy. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Dan Aykroyd
Martin
as well.
Short.
Wait, was Dan Aykroyd Canadian? I don't know.
Yeah,
if he was
he lives like, or at least lived right outside of Kingston.
I think his dad was like a conspiracy theory nut.
He is a conspiracy theorist.
Right.
He owns
So
the
he's
Crystal Skull vodka stuff, but like he legit is into some funky alien stuff, I guess.
All right. So he's
Why does it have to be
over
funky?
from his...
I don't know. I don't know the details, but I know it's like Scientology levels, I think.
Uh-oh.
Not actually, but I think it's in the realm.
Some Scientology in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mike Myers, I think he's vastly overrated.
Me too. I don't think he's actually... I think... I want to say that the best thing he ever did is probably Austin Powers, and I don't even think that really holds up
Ryan?
anymore.
Do
Like,
you
it's-
not like
Thank
Wayne's
you.
World?
I liked Wayne's World like when I was 10.
And you should still like it then. It holds up.
I don't know if it does though.
It does though.
Really?
Oh sure.
I'll give it another chance, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
1 and 2 is decent too. You know, it's not like a.
What was, which one was it? The one where
Rob
he's
Lowe is
singing,
the #1.
and her name was Cassandra.
She will be mine.
Was that the first one?
yes.
Foxy Lady and all that?
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, Garth, they're in the diner, and then he's
Yeah.
doing like the stare down with the one lady, and then like he stares so hard that he gets knocked off his seat.
That's right. Yeah, the Dreamweaver song always played as well, right?
Yeah. It had Al Bundy in it as well. He runs the diner.
Okay. Married with Children? Yes or
Yeah.
no? Every time, or do you think it's like no longer a funny show?
I wasn't allowed to watch that as a kid. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't super uncommon, Dan. I knew a lot of people who weren't allowed to watch it as well. It was
Because they
kind of
knew
show.
how Dan felt about Christina Applegate.
Christina, yeah.
What were
Christina
the
Applegate.
themes of it? Because I've never really looked into it. But
Just misogyny, basically.
Yeah.
Like, just non-stop, in your face, woman hating.
Oh.
I feel like.
I can maybe understand why my parents didn't want me to watch.
Yeah, it was considered kind of crass, right? I think at the time. Not funny, just kind of shitty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically his
basically-
wife is constantly throwing herself at him, and he's like, "Oh, Peggy."
Yeah, with the he's like a shoe salesman who gets home from work and just like sits on the couch with a beer with his hands down his pants.
That the
was the whole
iconic
joke.
hand down the pants.
Yeah.
Like
He did it so well too.
Oh,
like,
they actually did it on the show?
yeah.
like just in the belt buckle, like kind of
Yeah, yeah.
resting in there, not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the way down.
No, he wasn't
but
like fondling himself or anything. Like,
No.
yeah, that was mostly the joke, right? It was just like, Peg, give me a sandwich. Hey Al, like that was it. That was the whole show and joke.
Did you watch
I
it?
used to watch it. Yeah, I used to.
we watch it as a family. I kind of feel weird now.
No, it's.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
feel
it's.
weird.
I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. It was a popular show. Like a lot of people watched it.
I was pretty young though. When did that come out?
Oh, it's like, late
Early
80s,
90s,
early
yeah.
90s. Yeah. What about the theme song? though?
Oh wait, no, I was doing the curve
No.
theme. Love and marriage, love and marriage
Yeah.
go
That's the one.
together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, that you can't have one without the other. It's something like that, right?
It's perfect. Yeah, you nailed it.
Thank you.
Love that. Yeah, Dan, you don't even need to watch the show now.
She was
doing
in
it all for you.
she was in the motorcycle show that I liked though.
Oh, Peg. She
Yeah.
was
Oh,
also
Peggy.
the voice
Oh,
for
Anarchy.
what's her face in Futurama as well.
Yep.
Leah,
Leah.
Lilu. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she did the voice for her.
She's a great actress, yeah.
She is, yeah, she's really good. I think in Married with Children, she wore a wig as well, right? That wasn't her real hair. The big like bee's nest.
News to me,
Beehive.
but I mean, it kind of makes sense now. Now, yeah, that's a lot of hair.
It is a tremendous amount of hair, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that. Lemon. Chet Lemon. No, not Chet Lemon.
Do you think
Chet Lemon.
do you think there's a active community around Married with Children?
I'm sure there is. Yeah,
You think so?
Probably. Oh yeah. There's probably a subreddit for it.
That'd be interesting to see, like if there's like memes
/r/married with children, and it's probably just all Al Bundy memes constantly.
Do you think that some of those memes would have cracked the like mainstream meme strum?
I don't think so, no. Well, maybe. I'm sure like there's probably a bunch of animated GIFs of him yelling at Peg and putting his hands down his pants and stuff. Like, pretty like... I feel like that was kind of like iconic of the early 90s, that show, in some ways, you know? Like, I don't know why, but I just remember it being on, quite popular. I mean, people talked about it, and I think they talked about it a lot because it was sort of like a bit controversial. I remember my grandma, I went to my grandma's house one time, like we all went as a family, like to her house for dinner. And it was on, and she was like, "Oh, please turn this off." Like she could, like, you know, like an older generation, she just thought it was just like, no way, like she's not having that on in her house, sort of thing. And she wasn't even like, I wouldn't say like a prude or anything like that. She just did not have time for the show at all.
I've never heard someone. Maybe I'm thinking of a different context of that word, but how do you know about the affairs of your grandmother?
Prudish.
Doesn't that have to do with like reproduction?
Prudish.
Yeah.
I'd say quite the opposite, in fact. As far as my definition of it.
What's your definition?
It's like somebody who like would not even consider showing like their ankles, like a church lady.
Yeah.
Is prudish. Right?
Okay, I got it. Are we sleeping or what are we doing here?
I'm in bed if you guys need to.
I'm in a cave right now without a bed. I can run back to the base though. I think I've explored this whole cave. Still no spawner. Still looking. Massive prude. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard anybody refer to prudish as in the context of reproduction. Like, well, I gotta be honest.
Isn't it someone who is doesn't partake in those sort of activities?
Yeah, I would say it's somebody who's like very sort of like shy and non-adventurous towards sexual activities.
Yeah, so how are you commenting
to the
on
point where they
grandmas?
wouldn't even talk about it, sort of thing? But it's like, but there's more to it than just that, though.
Oh,
right?
okay. It's like,
you know, like kind of like you'd say that somebody who's like very prim and proper would be like prudish as well, right?
Okay.
You know, like
you.
Like, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Me with my, with my corset and my foppish dandy hat, my lacy gloves that I go buy fresh apples from the market with and stuff. Yeah, kind of that sort of thing.
Understandable.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's a plan A and a plan B. Plan A is we find a mob spawner and we make good use of it. Plan B is we don't find a mob spawner, but we place torches in every conceivable place we can, 128 blocks around the town hall, so that no mobs can spawn. And then we make a dark room that concentrates all the mobs that would spawn there into that room instead, and then we can kill them for XP.
What's the best way to, like, is it just mining and looking for caves for mob spawners?
Yeah, they're usually underground, but like I've found them not super underground before. Like I got really lucky with one of the hardcore playthrough I did, where I found one like basically at ground level, but it was like buried at ground level, like in a mountain sort of thing. But it was like basically right where I spawned, and it was amazing because it just being able to get XP from nothing constantly.
Melf, didn't you find a spawner?
I found the cave spider one. Oh man, this place is sweet though. But yeah, I guess
down there. There might be
up,
one down around there, right?
There could be, like, because at that time I was just it was in like one of the abandoned minecart mines, so there was a lot of rails. So I was just there to get rails. So when I found the spawner, I was like, no. I'm out of here, dude. But I knew you wanted one, so I wrote down the location. But there could be more. I just didn't explore.
Oh my God, Malf! I can't believe that you put carts in a chest.
Well, there was one cart sitting there, so I didn't like make it. But I figured it keeps it off the track and is a place to. Yeah.
I'm on my way over right now.
Okay.
I love this, by the way.
Oh, to the farm.
Have you used it, Dan?
Yeah, it's really good. That's Melfrail, baby.
Oh my gosh.
There's still like a lot of work to do, like the glass sections and all that. But I figured at least getting it powered up would be a good time saver. Yeah, I haven't explored beyond the farm. I was just doing that, and I found like this pretty sweet, like rocky water thing. But I think it might be like an ocean, so I don't know.
Are you close to your farm right now, Mal?
Yeah, I'm just walked back, so I'm here.
Okay. Can you take me to where that spawner is?
Yes.
I'll have a look around in those mine shafts to see if I can find another one. Gosh, this is fantastic. Really good. How do you get out? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just go up. Yeah. I'm gonna, not today, but probably tomorrow or soon get started on, like, the putting a station or just a building on this end so I can start actually harvesting and...
Did you see the area that I cleared out underneath?
I did, thank you. Yeah, like, I'm
it doesn't
excited.
look fancy, but it's getting there at least.
No, I mean, I can help make it look and stuff. But yeah, definitely gotta, once we get the functionality up, I think that's the first focus.
Yeah.
And then we'll make it look nice. But
you got chests down here?
Yeah. So this is where like I was just mining initially.
Yeah, we're just doing some work here. We're
nice.
So I should have
just a little bit of work here. Look, it's not much, but it's honest work.
Cause like I have the coordinates, but I also.
Oh, yeah, this is spicy down here. Nice.
Yeah, this is the first room. This is where I got emeralds, I got gold, I got iron. So I think there's a little bit more
to
explore possibly, but I got a good chunk of the initial.
All right, I'll have a quick look around. I gotta go like pretty soon, but next
Welcome,
time I'm
brand
on,
new
I'll
subscriber.
explore this a bit further as well, because we might find something down here. Could be good.
Yeah.
Even if it's over here, we've got the minecart stuff set up for it too, so it's like.
Have you guys been playing in the evenings at all, or off camera?
I played a bit last night with Ryan. He was on, just for an hour or so. I just cleared out that area for the train station underneath. Because it was just kind of like, it's easy to like sort of do something like that and chat at the same time. You know, you don't have to like think too hard about what you're doing because you're just digging and digging and digging. But no, like not on my own sort of thing. I tend to either stream it myself or at least be on somebody else's stream when I'm playing, you know?
Yeah.
Same.
I'm playing some Tarkov though, Dan, and I'm sure you've had this, and Malf, you probably have had it as well, but I seem to just be on the worst luck streak ever right now. Every time I get into the game, I die within like 2 minutes. Just some total, you know, sweat lord is camping like some crossing or something like that. I just can't. I can't do it. The game hates me right now.
Just got to get over the hump. You know, it's like when you go on that kind of a losing streak, when you get that next W, it's so tasty.
It's a sweet one, yeah. I know. I can't wait to taste that sweetness again, but it feels like I'm never going to right now.
It's like, you know what? It tastes like water from that river that you were talking about.
A little river that I like to call Denial. Is that the one?
No, the other one.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, the Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
I heard that's very, like, the spring water quality of that is very good.
Gets warmer than a hoochie coochie apparently as well. You guys have to listen to the song if you don't believe me. I'm not just.
I'll listen to
Travis
it.
I'm not
Jackson.
making it up. It's Alan Jackson, and it's called Chattahoochee, I think. Just simply called Chattahoochee.
Or is it newer?
No, I don't think so. I think think it's like one of his first big bangers, you know?
Oh.
What's this? I think it's like one of his earlier songs.
Did you do a Twitch sings of it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I gotta find that. I will not listen to it.
It might exist out there somewhere. Yeah.
That's the version I need to listen to. I don't want to hear Alan
it's from
Jackson.
2016 apparently. What? It's not from 2016, chat. I'm sure I heard that ages and ages ago. It's almost 30 years old. Yeah, that sounds more
like it. Dude, that's if I ever need a good laugh, I pull up that clip. That's
your go-to.
That clip and then Flight reacts on YouTube. He reacts.
What about
he reacts to NBA stuff.
What about that one I linked you yesterday?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Kid plays a prank on his dad.
That's
my go-to. That one gets me every time.
You don't watch yourself doing Shaggy?
No. I'm no, I don't really watch myself that much. Like sometimes, like if something's linked somewhere, like you know, like on Reddit or something like that, I might just check it out to like remind myself like what it was or something. But like, no, I wouldn't watch my own stuff.
You don't go back and watch your VODs with like a
to
cup
cure
of Joe?
the blues or anything like that. No. I'd watch like something else. I like that, and I really like. Have you guys ever seen Tim and Eric before?
Yes.
What's that?
It's like an Adult Swim show.
Oh, Eric Andre?
No.
Quite.
It's I don't know how to explain it. It's like sketch comedy, I guess.
I think Dan would like check it out with Dr. Steve Brule.
Yeah, I think he would actually.
What's that?
Steve Brule is very funny.
It's his name, the actor.
It's the guy
John
from
C. Reilly?
Step Brothers, John
yes.
C. Reilly. Yeah.
Yeah. Walk Hard.
And it's not like hard language or anything. He like kind of like pizza's not pizza, it's pizza, and like, and he'll say stuff like
"Sweet berry wine,"
you dang goofus, or something it's for your health, you know, sweet berry wine.
He's like he's meant to be a doctor, but he's just like an absolute dingus. And it's like the idea is it's like a, you know, public television infomercial sort of style.
Yeah, it's like
thing,
a really bad like PBS kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like
he'll
do interviews with like people, and oh my gosh, he's like, your food too hot, cool it down. And he takes a big like swig of milk, and then he just like drizzles it out of his mouth all over the plate.
You'd love it. Yeah, look it up, Dan. You would actually like Steve Brule, I think.
Steve Brule?
You can watch it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure the episodes are super short. They're like 10 minutes or less.
Do you remember the one, you know, like with Wayne and whatever, Wayne Schuyler, you know, like the news team that Tim and Eric do, like the news team, and Steve Brule used to appear like on their show or whatever, and they play a prank on him for his birthday where they say that they've died, and he's like inconsolably crying and flailing around and stuff, and then they sort of like surprise him for his birthday, and it's a pretty funny one.
Yeah,
I don't do it justice by explaining it. You just gotta check it out.
Check it.
I guess. Yeah. No. So yeah, Tim and Eric's. I like that sort of. It's really odd, sort of like, I guess, off the wall humor or something. I don't know how you describe it, but
like Sips humor.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm odd or off the wall, really. Like, I would say that I'm probably I've got some dad energy for sure, and I can appreciate a good dad joke.
How would you define dad energy to someone that doesn't know?
I missed a spawner.
Well, okay, so you didn't let me take you to where the way
I don't want that. Yeah, no, I'm not looking for the spider spawner. I'm looking for like.
You're a new spawner.
I'm looking through the cave.
I can't even find my way back.
Yeah, my inventory's full, chat. Where's the spawner? Down this way.
I think. Hold on. I think I had it written down. 149, 34, 160 is the cave spider one.
Cave spider. I've lit up some of this stuff. I'll have to come back through here and have a better look.
I'm lost.
See if I can find something. Find my way out too.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it's Dan, yeah, you should check it out on like clips on YouTube.
Is that the whole show, or is it a segment of the normal show?
No, it's its own. It's its own.
I found one. I found one. A spawner? Yeah.
Nice. What is it?
A good one?
Skeletons.
Yo. What do we need to do, or do we just stand by and you do what you do?
Yeah, it's a skeleton one. Perfect.
I got melon seeds, so
nice.
Luck of the C3, and there's a music disc down
Ooh.
here too.
I wonder if it's...
And a name tag.
Sounds pretty good.
I'll grab some of this stuff and just leave some of this other stuff behind. Okay. Perfect.
So what do you do with that? What's your next step? I know you got to go for it.
Well, so what we're going to need to do here is we are going to have to excavate down. So this is close to mouth space. So we have a way to get over here pretty easily, which is good, with the minecart tunnel station thing. I think the best thing that we can do is probably dig straight down to this and then build like an elevator to the surface. And then maybe make a building at the top so that we can get down to here. And then what we'll need to do is I'll just look online and get the design for like a containment room for this thing, and then a place where we can kill stuff, set up some hoppers to like suck up all the stuff that they drop and everything, and then it's just free XP. So the point of this is to get XP so that we can do more enchanting, so we can enchant all of our gear and make things a lot faster and better. But also there's an enchant that you can get on your tools specifically called mending that uses dropped XP to like restore durability to your tools. So like instead of repairing it on an anvil with diamonds, which increases every time you do it, this way you just have to hold whatever you have mending on, suck up XP, and then instead of you getting XP, it'll just fix your tools.
Oh.
It's like really overpowered.
What are the coordinates, and then I can make sure
the coordinates are 285, 29, 326. So 285, 326, and then you'd have to go down to level 29.
You guys near beds or no?
No, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not, but I'm gonna disconnect
if Sips
here.
Isn't,
okay.
Yeah.
There, you guys can sleep. I gotta go. I'm playing Among Us with Hafu and them. So.
All right, see you, Sips.
Good dad chat. Thank you very much, guys, and have fun. And I'll talk to you soon.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
You playing Hitman at all, Dan?
Yeah, I'm actually in like a couple minutes. I just want to finish planting. Are you near a bed?
I'm in bed. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, this is, we can say goodbye together. I'm in the same boat, Daddy-o. I'm pumped.
I'm excited, man. It's like a good it just kind of crept up, man. I didn't know what to that it came out that fast.
I kept thinking like whatever month I was in, I had the thought that it was the next month it was coming out, and then I don't know why, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hello, it's here. So
nice, man. Well, have fun.
Yeah. No, I'm pumped. So there we go. We got a village, we got a spawner, we got melons. It's a very productive little session.
Sir. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna peace out. I wish you many excellent assassinations.
You too, Melfi.
You know? And you have a good one.
All right, see you, buddy.
Bye.
Later. All right, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's do a little planting here. A little bit of planting. No, please. Unhinged. Untouched. Today is our day, ladies and gentlemen. What do we say to the god of death? No! All right, let's wow. You know what? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. So Jerry, thank you very much. All right, we're gonna plant a few more here. Please repair the special shield. How do we do that? We gotta build a Build some sauce. I don't know where the creeper went. I don't know what happened, but it was, you know, we were protected by Bill Gates on that one. What does one do with a poisonous potato? Look, it's not much, but it's honest work. All right. We're just going to finish farming up here. Provide some food. Then we'll be good to go. Eat it for special power. Not much, but it's the honest work. You know what? I should have clipped that. That's a good TikTok. All right. All right, so we're, you know what should we make? So basically we can make bread and roasted potatoes. Is that it? Do we have too many carrots? I think we may have we can make carrot cake. Make golden carrots. That's a waste of gold though, right? Carrots are great food, no cooking required. All right, so we'll finish this up here. And that sugar already grow? Can be used in brewing potions. So what's the best food? Probably bread, huh? I gotta watch that Sips clip too. We never give peas a chance. All right, so we got organics. Everything's replanted. Golden carrot, but how do you make a golden carrot? You have to use, what's up, Jay, by the way? You have to use gold. The closing is the best part. Gold. Should we let this bee go? Oh, he's doing some work. He's okay. I feel like we should let him go. Will he go in the box if we let him go? Let him be. Pump him with another bee. That'll be for another day for sure. We wanted to just make some food. I think we make a little food here. And then we should be in good shape. There's a beehive in the forest near the dome. So you're saying we should bring the bee? Is that what you're saying? Squan out. All right, let's do I think the dome structure is pretty solid. All right. Let's go. Make a lot of bread. Make a lot of bread. There's got to be a better way to do this, huh? That's good. That's good. That's not a lot of bread. We can roast some potatoes. There we go. Roast some potatoes, and then I think maybe we make a food box. I think we make a food box here. Hey, Superman Funder. there's some phone numbers you can call. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get you one. Call this phone number if you need help. If you need help, and you know, we take that stuff kind of serious, so you know, we're not qualified to help in that regard, but call the phone number and hopefully that'll help you. But I would definitely call that phone number. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna make a food chest, and let's move the needle here a little bit. Let's go with the food here. A lot of people working on the rail. They're very hungry. We have some vegetarian options. That and gluten-free. Ooh, sugar. What do you make? We need wheat to make cakes, huh? Should have saved some of that wheat.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
We should have saved some of that. Let's do a little organization real quick to help out. Any food? No, we can make some pumpkin pie. We'll make sure everyone stays well fed. Ooh, I bet those are good, man. Those potatoes. Wait, you get credit for XP for looting that? Give us that sweet XP farm. You know what? It's not much, but it's honest XP. That's how these guys are all leveled up. I respect it. All right, let's go. We want to make pumpkin pie, right? Oh, we need some eggs. Okay. Got some nice sugar. And then glowstone dust. Do we have an egg farm? We don't have any chickens, do we? That song was Green Hill Zone by Insane in the Rain on YouTube. We don't have any chickens, man. We should maybe make a chicken coop, huh? I think we should make a chicken coop, man. I mean, we're only gonna make a chicken coop so we can make some pumpkin pie. All right. Is this DMCA? That's a good question. We gotta ask T Edits on that one. He is the DMCA master. This is not DMCA. All right, let's ooh. What are we looking for here?